Broadside day 354. A couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, I went into a Ruby Tuesday. Not for any other reason than I was looking for a salad bar. I wanted a salad bar. I didn't want a pre-made salad. And there's not a ton of places that really have salad bars anymore. At least not in the immediate vicinity of where I live. I didn't want to drive 30 miles for a salad, let's just say. So I go into this Ruby Tuesday. I sit at the bar. I order a drink and get a salad. And I don't know, 15 minutes into me being there, this dude walks in. Middle-aged guy, looks like he's in his early 40s, late 30s. Comes in, sits down. Now this is like a Tuesday night, and it's probably like 7:30. That's 6:30, let's say. Doesn't really matter. It's not terribly late, and it's not early, all right. But he comes in, he sits down, he orders a double Johnny Walker. The waiter, waitress, whatever it was, brings it over. He drinks it. He's there for literally like 11 minutes. He throws down a $20 bill and walks off. And I thought to myself, man, what kind of stress is this dude under? He had to stop off before going home and have a double drink. People got some weird stuff going on. I almost wanted to say something to him, but we were like, 8, 9 chairs apart, so it would have been really weird if I'd have like moved over, and it would have been even weirder if I'd have like yelled across the bar, "Hey man, what's up? Why are you drinking so heavily before you go home?" Not that that's heavy, but anyway, I was at a flea market a couple weekends ago. Went somewhere on Sunday morning. It wasn't open, so on the way back, all disappointed, I see, oh, there's a flea market. I've been there before. Let's stop there. Now, this flea market is one of these ones that, it's not all outdoors. It's not like a really low rent flea market. Not that there's a high rent flea market, but it's got, I don't know, say like 10 buildings that, metal buildings, concrete pads. They've spent some money on it. It's, dozens of acres, thousands of people there, right? And I'm walking through there, and I'm completely aware that 90% of everything that's in these places is all stolen goods. Pretty much everybody that boosts and shoplifts anything in mass, laundry detergent, soaps, deodorant, that kind of crap. All that stuff is sent to flea markets and it's sold. I understand that. And I'm walking through there, and there's not a thing that I didn't even like mentally grab my wallet. Like, there was just nothing there. And I don't understand how somebody affords to keep a booth there. Like, for example, there was a girl there, a little Hispanic girl, and she was like 14. I don't know where the like proprietor was, but anyway, she's got a booth, and it's like I'm gonna say 10 by 10 booth. She's sitting there with a couple folding 8-foot tables, and there's nothing on there on the table but like, I don't know what they call them, but the little things that people stick on their Crocs, which is that's another story, but those little like buttons or medallions or whatever the hell they are, and there's like thousands of them in little Rubbermaid totes, and you'd be there for days trying to find the one you wanted, I guess. And they were like, let's say $2, 3 for $5, something like that, whatever. And I'm like, man, how many of these damn things can you sell on a Sunday morning? And secondly, how do they make rent? I guess this has got to be their first month here, right? Because nobody could sell those things and make more than one. They would default on their little agreement to pay off the space. I don't understand how some of the things that are sold. Now, some of those people are making some pretty good money. The taco stands and places like that have a high yield of, what they're buying the product for and then they're selling it for. But I don't know if Croc Medallions is probably the business model for them, I also saw something, and it's been around since at least 2018 by my research, but these Australian Open came up with a new umpire seat for tennis. The hell was wrong with a stool with a ladder reaching to it? And they got this thing that like slides up a little rail, and it's all C-shaped and goofy looking. Lord knows what it cost. And I'm watching this like 6-minute piece on them designing and building it, and they think they're like designing like a building in Manhattan or something. I'm like, dude, it's an umpire chair. Like, it doesn't change anything about what the umpire is able to see with his eyes. And I suppose that there is no one that anyone knows in America that has ever seen in person or touched a Shar-Pei. Those things don't exist in this country. So I've never seen one. And you haven't either.